I understand that currently the public have access to this. What I do ask is that you don't go beyond the point where it does say, you know, authorised police vehicles only. Just
That's
because
for vehicles.
you've got, I understand that, but you being beyond that point, you don't have a reason to be there. There is no public access there.
Well, yeah, there is public access there. That's only for vehicles not going past that point.
No, I get
if
that,
you don't
but
want pedestrians, I can go right the way up to the actual gate, exactly where I was.
But there's...
Okay, no, the gate is open and it's publicly accessible.
We are asking you that you're causing concern, so I'm just asking you.
Yeah, but causing concerns and what the law is are two different things.
Okay, but it can also constitute as antisocial behaviour. So although you may not be committing a criminal offence, how is it antisocial behaviour? Because you're causing a nuisance.
Guys, today we are going to watch how a simple filming session outside a police station instantly turns tense when staff begin challenging a citizen standing in a publicly accessible area. Right away, the key issue becomes authority versus actual law. The auditor stays calm, questions every claim, and refuses to be pushed by vague accusations. Instead of reacting emotionally, he anchors everything on one principle. Public access means public accountability. A sharp opening where confidence meets resistance. What makes this moment interesting is how quickly routine presence gets reframed as suspicion. You can already feel the shift from observation to confrontation. It sets the tone for a deeper clash about rights and perception.
So, yep. So, what we got here? Okay.
Sir,
Here's we got.
police officers, I asked you for your details
And I told you I don't have to give those. And I told you I don't have to give you those. How are you?
What's going on?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself for me first, please?
Yeah, my shoulder number 3220.
No worries. And could you identify yourself for me? Thank you very much. Thank you.
1848 SW.
Thank you very much.
What's up? What's going on today?
Nothing going on.
Okay, but you're just filming us.
Yes.
What's the reason for filming us?
For public interest.
What public interest?
Exactly what it says. It's for public interest. You're a public service that the public pay for.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a public building, and I'm looking at the upkeep and how you guys actually look after it.
Okay. Is there any concerns that you have?
Is there any concerns? I've got no concerns. Okay. Apart from this lady here. Okay.
Because you're currently standing within the premises of the police station.
Yeah, which is publicly accessible.
Okay. Are you? What? How long do you intend to be here for?
I could be here 5 minutes. I could be here 10 minutes. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just having a conversation with you.
And I'm only answering you. I'm only answering you. So let's verify that.
Concern. We've obviously come because we couldn't establish whether you were actually through our gates.
Can I just ask you one thing? So when I saw you were standing by the gate, you had your hands through the gate.
No, my hands were not through the gate. So let's clarify that.
You were filming the back of the police station in detail. Why did you do that?
Well, I'm well within my rights to do so. Okay? I've broken no laws. I've committed no crime. Okay? And I don't have to explain anything to you.
I explained to you.
I do not. Look, do me a favour, okay? Real officers are here now. Real officers. No. Real officers are here now. I will still speak to them. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Yourself?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. So.
Do you want to report anything today?
No, I don't need to report anything.
Okay.
As I said, I'm
just making sure you're okay.
No, I'm perfectly fine. As I said, all what I'm doing, okay, is I'm just down here, okay, literally just to actually record the police station and the premises, okay, for public interest, okay. That's
all right, guys. Now the pressure starts changing shape. Officers move from blunt demands into softer conversation once they realize the citizen knows his rights. The auditor keeps exposing the weak point in their approach. Suspicion is not a crime, and curiosity is not grounds for control. Notice how calmly he redirects every question back to legality and respectful conduct. This part shows that when knowledge stays composed, authority often has to reset its tone and strategy completely. You can see frustration slowly replaced by controlled questioning. The dynamic shifts because confidence meets preparation. Instead of intimidation working, it starts bouncing back.
What do you intend on doing with the recording?
I don't know yet. I will see what I actually get on the footage, and then I don't know what I'll do with it yet. So.
No worries.
Yeah.
So you just wanted to come down and engage with us, that's all?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
It's like if this lady okay, actually approached me a little bit more respectful, okay, and actually telling me that I have to give my details, okay, when I do not have to give my details, okay.
But do you understand why we do
No.
that?
You can come out and you can talk, but the way in which she actually first approached me, okay, was not correct, okay, and actually telling me straight away, her first sentence was talking about to do with terrorism, okay, then telling me I have to give my details, okay, and as I stated to her, I do not have to give my details. I asked her one question that she could not answer, okay, which was, am I breaking the law, yes or no, okay, and she could not even do that, okay. Now, as you know, okay, doing what I'm doing, okay, is breaking no law, and I've committed no crime, okay. Now, you know yourself as an officer, okay, if I have done none of that, okay, and you actually come and approach me exactly as you have now you haven't asked me for my details, okay, which is correct, okay. You know yourself, okay, I do not have to give my details at all, okay, and as I said, we're having a conversation exactly as it should be, and this is exactly how it should have been, okay, when this lady actually approached me, okay. If she actually approached me respectfully and just spoke to me, then it would have been, okay, nice and civil, and I most probably would have been gone. But she came to me, okay, very rude, okay, and the other lady that was there,
Okay.
right, and you can't approach members of the public like that.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't here, so I'm sorry I didn't witness
Yep.
it. So I can't really speak for my colleagues. But as you can understand our concerns, it's just it's a little bit suspicious. Just people coming around and just randomly recording.
Yeah, but what
and
you got to
then-
remember,
and then
suspicion
being a
isn't a
bit-
crime.
And then being a bit, you know, like anti, sort of, you know, not wanting to answer not wanting to answer questions.
Well,
not wanting
that's
to give detail.
well, you
it's
just
just
said-
a little bit suspicious. I mean, if you
Well-
asked me for my details, I gave you my details.
You have to give me your
You know?
details.
All right, guys, now the battle shifts from questioning identity to controlling space. Officers attempt to redraw boundaries around gates, vehicles, and access points, but the citizen focuses on signs, wording, and what is actually restricted. That is a powerful move because facts beat assumptions every time. The officer moves from accusation to request, which says everything about the changing dynamic. Once requests replace commands, the balance of power starts leaning toward the informed citizen. What stands out here is the repeated attempt to reinterpret access rules on the spot. But every claim gets tested against visible reality, not assumptions.
So it's just common courtesy, you know.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
asked for my name, I've told you my name. I can ask for your name. If you don't want to give it, fair enough. But
Yep.
that's how we have a
Yep,
conversation. don't we?
but it is in your policy to give details.
I understand. No,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, out of respect, I asked for your
Yep.
name. You can ask for my name.
Yep,
You know.
that's fair.
So what
Right,
is your name,
so
sir?
one thing I'm going to ask is, obviously I've spoken to my colleagues who explains what's happened and what they've witnessed you do, okay? I understand that currently the public have access to this. What I do ask is that you don't go beyond the point where it does say, you know, authorised police vehicles only. It's just
That's for
because
vehicles.
you've got, I understand that, but you being beyond that point, you don't have a reason to be there. There is no public access there.
Well, yeah, there is public access there. That's only for vehicles not going past that point.
No, I get
if
that,
you don't
but
want
there's no-
pedestrians, I can go right the way up to the actual gate, exactly where I was.
But there's,
Okay? No, the gate is open and it's publicly accessible.
what I'm
Okay.
explaining to you is that no members of the public go through any of the two gates on the
Well,
far back of the
I
police
didn't go
station.
through that gate, so let's
I know
verify
you didn't.
that.
I'm not saying you have. Did I
But
say
this
that you
lady
have?
said that I did.
Okay, but I'm not saying that you had.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying that you had. So I'm just asking that we would ask you not to go beyond that
Yeah.
point because
Well,
there's
making
no
a false
reason.
making a false report is actually against the law.
Okay, there's
to
no
make a
reason.
false report
Okay,
to
we
an
can check
officer.
the cameras. That's fine. There's just no reason for you to go beyond that point. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
We're more than happy for you to stay here. Where access, you know, you could be going to the police station if you do fancy. That's fine. If you want to have a chat with us, I'm more than happy to
But
talk to
exactly
you.
as it was, okay, now that she's actually shut the gates, okay, that will be as far as I go because the
Okay,
gates
but
are now
what
shut.
I'm asking you, okay, there's nowhere else for you to go. There
Well-
will only be one reason why you are there.
Why is that then?
Who knows?
No, you said there's one reason.
Yeah, to be filming police vehicles for
Exactly.
no reason. What's the reason
Well,
that you're
no,
filming
for public interest.
it? What public interest?
Okay.
What concerns do
The
you
public pay for police vehicles. okay, they are public service vehicles.
Yes, I
Okay.
pay tax as well.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, guys, this section becomes a clash between emotional claims and legal standards. Officers say they are being caused concern and nuisance, while the citizen challenges whether discomfort creates authority. Then another officer arrives with a more measured tone and practical approach. Instantly, the atmosphere changes. Instead of vague suspicion, the focus becomes clear boundaries and lawful access. This proves professionalism can calm situations faster than intimidation ever will. You can literally feel the tension drop when facts replace emotion. It also highlights how tone alone can reshape the entire encounter. The difference between escalation and resolution is clarity.
I am entitled to film whatever I can see.
Okay, we are asking you that you're causing concern, so I'm just asking you
Yeah, but causing,
not to go beyond
causing
the gates.
concerns and what the law is
Okay,
are
I'm
two
asking
different
you,
things.
Okay, but it can also constitute as antisocial behaviour. So although you may not be committing a
So,
criminal offence, you
how
can
is it
go down
antisocial
antisocial
behaviour?
because you're causing a nuisance
To who?
to us.
Okay, right. What you got to remember, okay, as an actual serving officer or a serving actual member of police staff, okay, you cannot be offended, okay, in the course of your line of duty.
I think we can.
No, you
We
cannot.
can. We
No,
can.
you cannot.
Okay, there is.
Okay.
We're also human underneath
Okay,
this
it
uniform.
makes no difference.
That's
As a
fine.
serving officer, you are not allowed to be offended in the course of your duties.
Alright.
Okay, where does it say that? Okay, it says it number one in your code of practice. Okay, number two, okay, there was a number of court cases, okay, where an actual judge actually ruled, okay, that no serving English or Welsh police officer or police staff can actually be offended in their line of duty whilst on duty. Okay. No, it does not. Okay, no, it does not. Okay,
What are you trying to achieve?
I'm not trying to achieve anything.
This is. Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Recording. My name's PC King. I'm attached to Mitcham Police Station.
Nice to meet you, PC King.
You're a YouTuber. Is it prod or not to prod, I believe? You do audits of police stations, is that correct? You turn up, start filming.
Correct.
Is that your channel? Prod to prod or not to prod?
It may be.
Okay. Have you got everything you need to film today? You've been here before as well, haven't you, I believe? To this police station?
A long while ago.
A long while ago. So have you got everything you need to film today from a public place? Obviously, once you pass those gates, that's no longer a public place. But obviously, you're free to film everything you like from public police station. You can do that as much as you want, the front, the back, the side, but you can't go in.
I
and
can't
film
enter a
through
restricted area.
an unrestricted area. So that gate there, once you pass that, becomes a restricted area.
It does now that the gates are shut. It does now that the gates are shut. When they're actually open, I can go right away to the barrier.
There's no access
Okay.
to the public.
No, it said authorised vehicle. I am not a vehicle. If you do not want pedestrians in there, it has to be correctly
Anyway,
signed.
have you got everything you need to film today? We'll leave you to it then.
No worries.
Okay, have a good day.
And you? No problem.
If you want to book an appointment for a full tour, please, let us know. We'll see
No,
if we can
thank you
arrange
very
that.
much
Have a
for
good
the
one.
offer. No worries. Take care.
Alright, guys, the ending says it all. Once a level-headed officer acknowledges the right to film from public areas, the earlier pressure loses credibility. The citizen stood firm, stayed respectful, and forced clarity without aggression. That is how rights are defended properly, with patience, confidence, and calm facts. What began as suspicion ended in reluctant acceptance. The final interaction proves that consistency wins over confusion every time. It also shows how mixed messaging from authorities can collapse under scrutiny. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.